Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to beautiful Lancaster, Kentucky, here in Garrett County, where today we are continuing the Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival. It's been going on for years and years and years, but a rejuvenation of sorts over the last 5 or 6 years, as we are ready today to broadcast you the parade that I know many and many folks are going to want to be watching this now live, but going back and watching it as well. But without further ado, we're going to go right to our great sponsors, because without them, things like this would not happen. This is the Garrett County Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival, live on Main Street Media and the Countryside BP Studios.
And this broadcast, Scott, is brought to you by the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce.
Garrett County Chamber of Commerce. How did I forget that?
I don't know. How did you?
Because I probably forgot about it. Hey, folks, we'll be right back. This is Main Street Media Live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you, on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day. And so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Faces you know, a name you can trust. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. From auctions to dream homes, farms to business properties, no one knows the area better. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers in Lancaster can help you.
Gotta protect. Play defense against the unexpected.
Life doesn't always come with instant replay.
And we always protect the house.
They're talking insurance again.
At Hunt Insurance, we take the game of life seriously.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Welcome to Katie Farthing State Farm,
where personal service is alive and well.
Not just a policy, help when it matters most.
So, what can we do for you? Your needs, your coverage, Katie Farthing State Farm.
Sutton Pharmacy. Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Call Colby's, where your yard is always in season. Proud sponsor of our replay of the game.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
You're watching the Golden Lion Sports Network.
And welcome back, folks, as this is the Garrett County Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival. The broadcast is brought to you by the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce today. I want to brag for a second about the city of Lancaster and their support of the Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival here. They do such a great job making sure that we have everything that we need. Leonard Harrison and his crew are the committee that puts this together. They've probably got a little better of more of a professional name than what I've put on it, but Leonard is always highly involved. He has a large committee that is part of that as well, and I hate it that I do not have each committee member, but we do appreciate them. I've talked many times about different things in our show and then when we have football games, but growing up here in Lancaster, I was age myself here, but in the late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s, there are very few things that I'm able to show my kids and show my wife what it was like when I grew up. This is one of the few things, thankfully, to all those folks that make this possible, that show them what it was like when I was growing up. I remember being someone that was lining these streets. I remember being someone that was going to these vendors. I remember being someone that was walked in this parade or part of this parade for many, many years. And I'm not the only one. There's just hundreds and thousands of folks that have been able to do that over the years. But we are thankful for that because times are changing. They're not like they used to be, but thankfully, there are some things that are like it used to be. And today is one of those things that we get a chance to experience, Jeff.
Small town, let me get off my headphones here. Small town America lives.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know, this is is this our third or second year of doing this?
That's right.
But anytime we do the Christmas parade or an event like this, it just really warms the heart, for a lack of a word, not to sound corny, but it makes you so glad, and you realize the benefit of being in a small community like this.
So I want to tell you a little bit of stuff going on here, but while we're waiting on the parade, they've started up and making their way down Maplewood. But we have a free petting zoo here at the Methodist Church right behind us. It's going to be going on the rest of the day. There's going to be a foam party after the parade. It's going to be right between Whitaker Bank and Central Record and Ethan's card shop. That's going to be going on the rest of the day as well as a dunking booth. So we were talking earlier about Leonard Harrison. Who does not want to dunk Leonard Harrison? I almost want to go over there and pay money just to dunk Leonard.
I want to run through the foam.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we may get lost. We're not very tall. Also, there's a carnival that's going to be open until 11 o'clock at night. It's going to be back behind First Southern National Bank, back behind the Weichert Ford Brothers building. So you get a chance, get back there by Mall Blakeman's, Johnny O, Attorney, all of those. You know where we're going to be at. Carnival till 11 o'clock. And folks, unfortunately, I can't participate, but there is going to be arm wrestling at 2 o'clock. I think he said over 200 people are going to be part of the arm wrestling competition right here in front of the old courthouse. But there's going to be over 200 people that's going to be participating in the arm wrestling. So make sure you get up here. It will attract more people since Jeff and I are not going to be in there. Also, there will be music here in front of the old courthouse tonight up until 10 o'clock. DLS, Brad Harden. Brad Harden, I think, is the headliner for tonight. So if you get a chance, come on up here. We have 14 food trucks that are set up. We have 137 spots that are filled with 91 vendors. And again, Jeff, these are just some of the highlights of what's going on. We'll be going on all until late tonight.
And if you haven't noticed, it's a gorgeous day.
It's a gorgeous
great day to get out. Great crowd, and I think we got some activity coming down the.
And again, thanks to the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is putting this on. I want to go ahead and throw a couple of things out for the Chamber of Commerce. We will be actually having another one of these coming up for the Christmas. This is always our Christmas that has really been a lot of fun, the hometown Christmas. It'll be coming up November 29th. Circle that date. Make sure you take care of all that needs to be taken care of. Get your shopping done well before November 29th, as it will be hometown Christmas. Folks, it's time for the Garrett County Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival, as we're excited to have all of our folks coming through here, as we're going to have our Garrett County ROTC under the direction of Chief Condon leading us through tonight or this afternoon. Again, thankful to our great police, all of our folks that are part of the city of Lancaster, the county of Garrett County, that do our government. And what better way to start it than our judge executive is going to be the Masters of Ceremony, Chris Elliman. Now, a lot of people don't know who Chris Elliman is, but they know Rue Elliman, right? So Rue Elliman, as you can see, Rue's got one of his youngest daughters with him. He's also got Todd Montgomery driving, and my main man, Garrison Montgomery, is in there, G waving to everybody. As you're going to see a lot of folks that are going to come through here, these nice cars and great stuff. But our first one today is going to be Asher Cornett. He is the winner of the 24 to 36 months Garrett County Baby Show. Go get him, Asher. He look at him, man. Look at that smile. He's ready to go.
That's awesome.
The next one's going to be Malia Clausen. Malia Clausen was a Little Miss Princess Rural Heritage. Next, we got Jalen Neff. This is Baby Miss for the Rural Heritage. She's got a whole crew there with her. Our next one coming up through there is going to be Kelsey Farmer. Kelsey Farmer is a Little Miss in the Rural Heritage. Next, we've got Tiny Mister, and that's going to be Jacob Farmer. Jacob Farmer and his side-by-side, buddy. You can tell what he really likes.
I like the variety collection of vehicles.
He sure does. Jordan Hoskins. Jordan Hoskins is our Little Miss Duchess and Spirit. Next this afternoon is going to be Aria Gillum. Aria Gillum is our Miss Preteen, as Miss Preteen Garrett County Tobacco Festival 2025. Deloden Karsten Sebastian is next, folks. This is our little Mr. and Mrs. for our Garrett County Tobacco Festival. Next, we're getting into the teen organization. Our teen is going to be Carly Canada, Teen 2025. Next, we're going to have some folks that are coming through here with golf carts, with all kinds of great things. And we just, man, if you know me, I love a good golf cart, without a doubt. Caitlin, Pawpaw, Reese, you like all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
That's right up your alley. Annalee Ray League and Baby Miss Duchess Emerson Rose League. Well, I tell you what, there's some really nice looking vehicles here, Jeff. Without a doubt. Chevy Jordan in, folks. As Chevy in a beautiful dress has her crown on. Chevy Jordan. And we've got Jordan here in Cleo, as these are our baby Mr. and Mrs. Toddler. As folks, here comes our well, I want to call them great. They're fantastic. When you look at our fire department, Chief is here leading us out, and Mr. Kobe Wright. Folks that listen to us on Friday nights, that is Touchdown Kobe, as we like to affectionately call him. Kobe told me a story, Jeff, about this old-time fire department vehicle that he's driving. I wish I would have came back and listened to the rest of it, but I have to apologize because I forgot it. I can't hardly remember what I had for breakfast. But there's a fantastic story about that we will get to hopefully before too long. Next, we're going to be coming in with our float winners, or our floats. Our first float today is going to be second place in our float competition. Wallacestown Baptist Church, Fall for Jesus. This is our second place in our fall competition, in our float competition. Fall for Jesus, He never leaves. Amen. As this is Wallacestown Baptist Church.
Makes me want some pumpkin spice coffee.
I tell you, it really does. It really does. Anything that starts talking about fall, if we just can avoid the cold weather, I do like the cool weather. As my man Cornelius coming through here on an old time,
I like that.
That is a Farmall tractor that he has there,
Very
and
nice.
that is antique in nature.
Kind of like me.
Kind of like you, Jeff. Kind of like you. I'm pre-antique, depending on who you ask. Shout out to all those folks watching us today. My gal Ava Lee Bolin checking in today. We got big things going on this afternoon, so she's helping her mom Ashley as they're doing some things at the house. As we're going to have our winners of our 2025 float competition coming up next, as this is going to be our Garrett County Lady Cougars and Lady Lions.
Oh, look at that.
Now, so when I was listening to them, they said they're dressing up as animals and vegetables, and I was like, what does that even mean? I don't even know what this means. But however, folks, this is animals and vegetables, and the coaches are actually farmers, and they are harvesting, listen to this, harvesting the future of tomorrow in basketball, in young ladies, and all of this great stuff, as this is our winners of our 2025 Rural Heritage Festival.
That's
Next, we have the beautiful young ladies of Garrett Middle School Cheer as they're waving at us. As you see the Garrett County Cheer on there, as they're doing their rumble, their what, I see it up there, as the Garrett County Lady Cougars cheer team that went through there, as they're followed by their head coach, Miss Samantha. They do a fantastic job, her and Miss Page, with our middle school cheer. Next, you got coming through town, pulled by our John Deere tractor and leader of the FFA, Aaron McDonald, he and Miss Tasha Parsons, as we have the Garrett County FFA, the Garrett County chapter, as we're thankful for all that they do in our school and in our community. Next, we got the Garrett County Middle School boys soccer team coming through, as they've got their float, they're kicking it into harvest. This is our Garrett Middle School boys soccer team. Having a really good year, this soccer team is. As we are, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you get out there and see them. Next up, we've got our Lee's Farm Trash Talks. Trash Talks in the Lee Farm. Look at them. How awesome is that? That is fantastic. Big shout out. This team is the GOAT, is what they're talking about. I'm with you. That is always fantastic to see our young folks. Coming in through the square right now is going to be our Parks and Recs cheer and football. Third place was this float. Actually, I take that back. I've got my things mixed up. This is our Garrett County Middle School football team. And my man Donovan Barnes waving to us out there. He's right in the middle. Big D, he always is a big fan of all things Garrett County.
That's a big old truck right there.
That is a big old truck,
I was waiting
Jeff.
to see what you were going to say about that.
Well, I'm not real sure. That's just a big truck pulling something big behind. That's the trash talks I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. I knew I'd get it right eventually. It just took me a little bit of time. Mama Tooley's coming through. If you have not had a big old baked potato from Mama Tooley's, what have you been doing? Man, they're awesome. I'm telling you. They are fantastic. Coming up here in order is going to be, actually, I'm going to take that back. It's not really in order, as I've already put things out of order. This, my friends, I believe is going to be our Parks and Rec with their football and their cheer. There you go. I'm back online now, as this is our Parks and Rec cheer and football. Big shout out to all those young men and young ladies. Next, we have our Garrett County Public Library bookmobile. And you talk about things that were like that when I was young. This is one of them, Jeff.
Folks do a great job.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely love it. Now, we're actually going to have a little bit of a stoppage here in a minute, as there are some special events, Jeff. I want to make sure that you're able to zoom in there, because we're going to want folks to see what's about to happen. Our man Leonard Harrison has put together, this is about a 6 or a 7 minute deal, folks. If you've ever watched the movie Thriller, or seen the song Thriller, or watched the dance Thriller, you are about to see it here.
Do a couple
live.
bars for us.
Well, Thriller, that's all I know. I just know it, dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, that's all I know. But these folks, they've got a whole group that's getting ready to perform the Thriller dance that you're going to get to see right in downtown Lancaster, Kentucky. As you can see them heading off here. We have a hard time hearing their music from when they're over there, but you're going to see them right behind the fire truck, as they will be branching out in a minute.
They are right up there.
So mark this down for one of the things I thought I would never see in Lancaster, Kentucky, is a Thriller dance. Yeah.
Now, they're supposed to be about a half block up.
What is it now?
They were supposed to be about a half block up there, right?
Yeah, half a block. Yeah, they said they were going to be up there enough. But actually, I think the fire truck that's now getting ready to move out of the way, you're going to be able to see it, as I do believe that there they go.
Oh, look at
the
that.
Fire truck was actually, and the EMS was actually helping. They had some stuff going on. There they go. Now you're going to be able to see all that. We were talking earlier, we saw these folks walking around and coming through, and I asked you, Jeff, I said, I hope those guys are part of what we're going to do. We'll have the Thriller dance.
And what did I say? I was kind of glad
you were kind of glad we were up
high,
here
on top of the old courthouse.
But I was afraid we might have had the apocalypse and nobody had told us. As those folks were, were walking around there. But they are. I mean, the folks are really enjoying it as you see them. Also, another shout out to our friends that are watching us today at Maplewood Health and Rehabilitation.
Absolutely.
As that is one of the finer places that you'll ever want to be associated with. We are so appreciative for the folks there and all of the residents that's there and all that they do for those folks. We want to make sure that we tell you guys thank you so much for tuning in.
They kind of inspired us.
They really did.
More than sports, when we covered the Christmas parade a couple years ago.
One of the first times that we did this, it was sort of off a whim that we were able to do this. One of the ladies that was there at the time reached out to me and said, our folks at that time, it was, Landmark. Our folks at Landmark really enjoyed getting to watch and be a part of what was going on. And so we wanted to make sure that they knew what was going on. We reached out to them today, and hopefully they are enjoying what they're getting to see right now. As again, you're getting to see the big time. This is stuff you see in big cities.
This is kind of how I felt like driving home last night, late after the ball game, with a half-hour road trip. So that's kind of how I was feeling last night. But the win helped.
The big win last night for Garrett County Golden Lions as they were victorious at Lewis County in Vanceburg, Kentucky. And folks, if you've never been to Vanceburg, it's a beautiful place.
Drive, yeah.
As it was a whole lot of fun. It was quite a trip up there and back. But it's always good when you're able to come out of there with a win.
Nice response by the crowd.
Nice response by the crowd as they really enjoyed having the Thriller dance. We're going to have to get some more stuff like that. I'm a fraction disappointed, Jeff, that they didn't ask me and you to participate. They obviously have not seen how good, the moves that we have. They obviously haven't seen that, but that's okay. Maybe they have. Maybe they have seen our moves, is what you're saying. Is the reason they didn't ask us. They're continuing now with our parade as we're going to have some folks that are walking through here. Man, this is, I'm not exactly sure. This is something, is that the Joker? Do you call that the Joker, the guy that we have walking there?
Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, right there, yeah. Are you scared of clowns?
To me, clowns are a lot like snakes. If I see them at a distance, I'm really cool with them.
Yeah, okay.
I'm really cool with them. But when they pop up on me, and I'm not expecting them, so when they pop up on me and I'm not expecting them, they might startle me probably a little more than what I should. Done Right Services coming in here with 6 trucks. Wow. And a very powerful horn. As this is Done Right Services, 859-553-9273 for your heating and cooling needs. Done Right Services, serving Garrett County and surrounding counties. As they've got a big crew that's coming out here. As I think we might have actually had a little bit of a medical incident over that they're still taking care of for us as they're getting the ambulance is pulling out right now. Thoughts and prayers to those folks that they were dealing with over there. great to want to thank all of our great sponsors at Main Street Media. We're so thankful for them. Again, without
they
folks,
make all this possible.
without folks like that,
Yeah.
nothing would be possible that we do. And as you know, we've expanded to
at the level that we try to do
at the
it.
level that we
Yeah,
try to do
we
it.
really do.
You're exactly right. And without those sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do. We're much more than just athletics or academics or community. We want to put them all together, and that's kind of the vision that you had when you brought this to the community. Done right, continuing to come through as, again, 859-553-9273. We're going to have our folks for the Garrett County Republican Party coming through, which makes a lot of sense, Jeff, because I saw that big elephant coming up the side there.
Elephant, yeah.
And I thought, did we go out? I mean, Leonard's went and brought Thriller in. Did he bring an elephant too?
Well, maybe we'll start the Garrett County Zoo.
Yes, the Garrett County Zoo. We could start that as well. Speaking of Republican Party, our sheriff, Willie Skeens, on there, Kevin Montgomery, trying to see everybody. They kind of threw there. Dana Hensley, all the folks for the Garrett County Republican Party. I got Dusty Skinner and Boyd's Farm coming through. You will not have to worry if our fire department goes to a scene. You will probably hear them before you see them. But they are so thankful for all of our folks in Lancaster Fire and all of our county fires. As we have, I don't want to name them all because I definitely would not be doing the right service. But all our folks that cover Buckeye, Cartersville, Paint Lick, Lancaster, Camp Dick, all the areas of Garrett County. We are so thankful for all of those folks. There's Camp Dick Fire Department 508 District 2. That's right. You know, some people may not know this. I grew up in District 2 at the fire department as my dad was a volunteer fireman growing up. Oh yeah. Sammy Marcy with Marcy's Excavating, one of our great sponsors, used to torture me like you wouldn't believe growing up. And he still to this day calls me little girl every time he sees me. But he would torture me like you wouldn't believe. Here comes Skinner's Towing and Recovery for all your towing.
That could do some towing.
That could do some towing. That is they're not towing golf carts. I'm telling you right now.
No.
Those things, as he's got 3 of his big records in here. There's his tow trucks coming in, and
the ground is shaking.
The ground. Well, it says there, Skinner's Towing and Heavy Recovery. I mean, I might have the heavy part covered, but that's my own fault. I've got to.
Now this is all you right here.
This is all. This is more you. This is Boyd's. This is Boyd's Farm coming through with their race cars.
Oh yeah.
This is more your speed. You
Let's
like this
go.
kind of stuff. Let's go.
Let's go.
As our friend Dr. Caleb Gresham would say. Fire rescue here at Garrett County Fire District. District number 1. Thankful for all these folks again. I think, please, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think we have 5 districts, 5 fire districts. We could be 4, it could be 6, my apologies. But Garrett County Fire District number 1, engine number 1, coming through here. Also, we have our Garrett County Electrical Management, Emergency Management. And folks don't really pay attention to how important emergency management is until you need it. And when emergency management comes up, you're extremely thankful to all of those folks. Wanda Hopkins is part of it, all the folks that's there. Here's our Garrett County EMS. So thankful for them. Again, you don't really think much about EMS until you need them. And we are so thankful to have them and all of our folks that are part of our EMS, our police, our fire. Look at this. We've got old-time tractors. Alice Chalmers has, again, going to surprise you and some folks. Not a big farmer, am I? But I do know a really classic, awesome-looking farmer farm equipment and tractors when I see them. And this is really, really cool. Now, if I was driving something, and most of the time my vehicle, this is about the speed I like to go. I don't like to go very fast, as you know, so I like to go
I
about
don't know
the.
about that.
I know it's kind of hard for you to believe, but I'm more of a slow type individual as far as that. Speaking of more folks, as we're gonna have some horses coming through town. You know, and a lot of times, a lot of places, they only get horses coming through towns on parades. I'm here to tell you, folks, I've seen a horse go through town and not a parade.
Well, we saw a couple last night.
We have
on
seen
our way to,
we
Fleming
did.
County.
As we saw, so we were going on our way to Lewis County. We went through Flemingsburg, and we were at Mount Carmel action. We passed a big old group of Amish folks going up, and it was well lit, so we could see them. However, coming back, and I said this, and you didn't believe me, we passed 2 Amish folks. It pitched black dark when it was about 11 o'clock at night at Mount Carmel.
We did. I was a little surprised.
So they were out and having a great time. And it's
what are
always,
they doing out there at that point?
What's that?
What are they doing out there?
You know what? They're just kind of looking.
About 10:30.
They're looking around, and you know what? That's what they're doing at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
But folks, this is officially going to be the end of our Rural Heritage Tobacco Festival Parade. And Jeff, I know there's so many times that we have. You're a Louisville guy at heart, like that's where you started out. But I know that things like this has pulled you into where you are official at Garrett County.
Just look at it. I mean, just look at it.
Isn't it beautiful?
You can't see me the entire time I'm sitting here. I have this smile on my face, and I mean, I'm switching back and forth trying to capture what's going on. And I noticed that I'll probably be sore this afternoon.
That's right.
Because I've been smiling so much for the last 35 minutes.
Well, that's exactly right. And again, shout out to our great sponsors. Without those folks, you've already got to see the commercials earlier. We'll run another block of commercials here before we leave, just to thank those folks. But the Rural Heritage Festival will be going on tonight till probably late in the evening.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning, Scott.
It'll be here all evening, all afternoon. We've got 14 food trucks, as we talked about. We've got 97 guests and 137 spots for vendors. We've got folks that are everywhere. Again, music is going to be right here in front of the old courthouse, starting later this afternoon, early evening, and go till 10 o'clock. Arm wrestling, 2 o'clock. Right here in front.
Pretty good looking little midway over here.
Oh, it's got a great carnivals back behind. First Southern National Bank, Weichert Ford Brothers, Ma Blakeman's, and Johnny O, attorney, all in that little parking lot. Make sure you get down there and check that out. Foam party is going to be between Whitaker Bank, starting here in just a minute. Foam party is going to be right there, going on the rest of the night. So if you get a chance to get up here, get through that. Also, the petting zoo at the Methodist Church back behind us is also going to be free. And great to see a huge turnout as always, going up and down through here. We love to see these folks, Jeff. We've got, personally, with Main Street Media, we have a really big week coming up. We want to talk about that just a little bit as we come. As Tuesday, as the 16th, Main Street Media will be covering the Garrett County boys soccer team as they will be home in a huge 45th district battle.
Can't wait.
With the Boyle County Rebels. Get out there and see the game. I've got on here, I don't know if it's 100% accurate, an 8 o'clock kick, but it'll be somewhere in that neighborhood as we'll be putting that out there and broadcasting that before we get a little bit further. And also on Thursday night, we'll be back out to the facilities as Garrett County. Look at our great principal at Camp Dick Robinson Elementary. Robin Parmley and her awesome husband Gil, who works at Lancaster Elementary, as they say hey. As Thursday the 18th, September 18th, we're going to be out following our girls team, as the girls team will be playing Lincoln County, as Lincoln County will come in to have a big soccer game. Again, another 45th district battle. And Jeff, why not go out there 3 nights in a row, as the Garrett County football team will be welcoming in Bethlehem. It'll be a 7:30 kick. It'll be something that we want to make sure that everybody gets out there in too.
I'm going to have to get some extra batteries.
You're going to have to get out there and get some extra batteries.
Come on.
As this is going to be super important. Also, this broadcast is being brought to you by the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce. Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, under the direction of Executive Director Diane Bisher, has many wonderful things going on. speaking of, we want to talk to you just about the stuff coming up. We have a golf scramble that will be coming up on October 17th. Make sure you check our Facebook page if you can. We would love for you to be a part of that. Also on October the 23rd, I believe, I'm telling you correct, that is right. It's going to be the Farm City Banquet. It's going to be down at Lockridge Park in northern Garrett County.
That's a really nice event too.
So much fun. It is a wonderful time. If you have not already, please check it out. We would love for you to come out and be a part of that night, as we have great things that will be going on. And we will be right here in this exact spot again, Jeff, on November the 29th, as we will be celebrating Hometown Christmas, as that is the day most people are celebrating losing all their money to shopping on Black Friday and before that. But we will be here for Hometown Christmas on November 29th. Absolutely love it. I'm already going to tell you it's going to be wonderful weather. I've checked the Farmer's Almanac, and it's set under there, under Hometown Christmas, great weather. So that's what I'm going to go with anyway. Maybe we can speak that into existence. But Jeff, what a wonderful time today.
Great time. Look at this crowd here. I mean, you guys are missing out. If you're watching or you're thinking about coming out, or I mean, it's going on all day, all afternoon, all evening. Again, come on down. I mean, I'd welcome you to come down and get a smile put on your face.
And again, it's going to be here all evening, and there's so many things that you get a chance. A couple more shout outs or re-shout outs again to our friends at Maplewood Health and Rehabilitation. We're so thankful for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Also, again, to Ava Lee Bolin, which is back at home watching today, as I know she is standing up and cheering all things Garrett County. So, Jeff, until next time, which will be Tuesday night, God bless America, and let's go Garrett County.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you, on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day. And so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Faces you know, a name you can trust. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. From auctions to dream homes, farms to business properties, no one knows the area better. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers in Lancaster can help you.
Gotta protect. Play defense against the unexpected.
Life doesn't always come with instant replay.
And we always protect the house.
They're talking insurance again.
At Hunt Insurance, we take the game of life seriously.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Welcome to Katie Farthing State Farm.
Where personal service is alive and well.
Not just a policy, help when it matters most.
So, what can we do for you? Your needs, your coverage, Katie Farthing State Farm.
Sutton Pharmacy.
Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Call Colby's, where your yard is always in season. Proud sponsor of our replay of the game.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
You're watching the Golden Lion Sports Network.